Well, art is meant to bring you joy. In today's Creative Corner, they hope to encourage you to find your inner wildflower. Joining us is artist Megan Peters. Welcome.
Hello.
Okay, so I found you on Instagram, and your art is just, it does spark joy. It's so cute, and I don't want to say cute, but it's beautiful.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about your background in painting.
Yeah, so I mean, I've been painting and creative ever since I was a little girl. But about 5.5 years ago, I really wanted to pursue my passion for painting and art and all of that. So the name Wildflowers came to me, and I just started really pouring into my artwork. So
well, and here we've got lots of examples of that artwork. So why don't we kind of start with the pieces behind you? Because we've got a little mixture here of some abstract with some flowers. Yeah. Which one's your favorite?
I actually really enjoy doing the abstract because there's just so much freedom in the abstracts. But the flowers and like plants and stuff are always fun to do too. Those are kind of like, I don't know, my signature.
Well, the wildflowers.
The wildflowers kind of like goes with the whole brand. But the abstracts are a lot of fun to do. So this is an example of some of the flowers. I use acrylic paint. I like to use a lot of texture, so sometimes I'll paint with palette knives and other interesting things like that. I've used cards to paint with, like credit cards.
Ooh. Fun. And do you, I see lots of flowers here, like you got some like fern-looking plants.
Yeah. So I've just kind of started a new collection, and that is going to be like my plant, sort of my plant obsession collection. I love plants, and these plants you can't kill. So I'm like, well, I'll just paint some plants then.
Exactly.
So I've just kind of delved into that. Some of the monstera plants, and there's the fern there, and some of the cactus and the succulents. And those kind of go along with the theme of the flowers too. And I really like that you can mix and match a lot of the pieces too. So if you wanted to, you know, build a gallery wall or something. Yeah.
And if somebody at home is like, oh, I love this flower scheme here, but maybe I just need a little more touch of blue or green or something like that, you can do custom pieces?
Absolutely, yeah. So you can reach out to me if one of these paintings is like, oh, I really like that, but maybe with this flower or these colors are in my house, then I'm happy to kind of make those tweaks for you and do something custom, you know, the size that you need.
Well, you are on Etsy, and so that's where you got your own little Etsy shop.
I have my own little Etsy shop, so you can find some of my pieces on Etsy, but you can always reach out to me on social media. If there's something that you see in my social media that's not on Etsy, I can still create it for you.
Or if they actually want to see it in person.
If you want to see it in person, they can go to Yellow & Company. So I sell my art at Yellow & Company and in Mahomet, and then also at Bohemia in Urbana. So those are two local boutiques that you can find my art. And then during the month of January at Yellow & Company, I'll kind of be having like a special display with some new pieces, some more abstracts that I'm working on. So
during the pandemic, did you find yourself, you know, just immersed more into the art?
I did. In the beginning, it was a little more difficult, but kind of like as the pandemic went on, and I kind of just revamped my studio at home and really got into it and had more time to paint. And,
well, good. Well, I definitely think that your pieces are joyful, and they're very happy and colorful, and they're just so cute. And people can find them, like you mentioned, on her Etsy shop or at those shops, Yellow & Company in Bohemia. And we appreciate you being with us.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. There's a look at Megan's Etsy shop, Shop the Wildflowers, and we will have a link to that on CILiving.tv.